Good morning, folks. This is Jordan Winters. Random thoughts. I did not go by the gas station, so I don't know what the gas prices are today. When I get home, I'll get a number and I'll post it in the comments if you want that information. That's just my own personal information. But today it's going to be 70 degrees, and that's awesome. Something happened in the news yesterday. Something really interesting happened in the news yesterday. Senate just passed a bill to get rid of daylight saving time. No, they didn't get rid of daylight saving time. They want to make it permanent, which means at nighttime or in the wintertime, we won't see the sun until after 8 o'clock. But all year round, we'll have at least an extra hour of daylight on that deal. Won't be much different here, but like in the wintertime, you're definitely going to notice the difference. My thought is that instead of making it permanent, which there's a few states like Hawaii and the majority of Arizona that do not observe the daylight savings time, why don't we just get rid of it altogether? Let me give you the premise on that. Daylight saving time was designed, we'll call it that, designed to save using daylight. What I mean by that is, back in the day, your form of lighting was fires and candle light. Sometimes oil. Whatever it was, the light that you had to light to get light. And if you can shift the clock about an hour, then you can save that fuel, that candle, whatever you're having. You can save that and use daylight. So that's called daylight saving time. See, that's what it was for. Well, I don't know if you use candlelight anymore, or if you use fuel oil to lamp or hold a light or whatnot. But right now we have a little more efficient way of lighting things. So the particular premise behind daylight saving time is kind of obsolete, in my opinion, on that. What they're wanting to do is they're wanting to make it so that it is permanent, which means the time schedule as we have it right now will always be, except for the majority of Phoenix, Arizona, and the majority of Hawaii. Or actually all of Hawaii and the majority of Phoenix. Or majority of Arizona. I keep on saying Phoenix. You know what I mean. Problem with that is it's going to be dark in the morning. Like, probably mid-October clear to probably now almost. You will not see the sun till 8 o'clock in the morning. So about mid-October to about mid-February, you're not going to see the sun till about 8 o'clock in the morning. Which means there's going to be kids going to school in the dark. And there's going to be a lot of dangerous things that could come about with that. Whereas if we were just to get rid of daylight savings time, it might be dark maybe 1 or 2 days out of the year early in the morning. But then the kids will be able to get to school in time without having to worry about it. And I'm sure there's going to be something going to be done and stuff and all that happy jazz. But whereas if you got rid of it, yeah, we'd lose an hour of daylight in the summertime. But is that really a big ta-da? If you think about it, all the good stuff happens in the summer, and all the great stuff happens at summer nights. So you just have an extra night of summer night fun, see? So walking in the dark, going fishing, those are all good things to do at night during the summertime. Watching the fireworks is a great thing to do for like about a week in the summertime. Camping, that's something you do in the summertime. So you get that extra hour of night that you can do that stuff and it not be such problematic. See, getting rid of daylight saving time altogether would give you an extra bit of time to do that, which would be fun. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, the thing is, people huddle in the house in the wintertime. If you had an extra day, or if you had an extra hour of light, we wouldn't go and do. Other parts of the country, maybe south, where it doesn't get below freezing and stay below freezing for 4 months out of the year? Yeah, maybe. But here, we're inside the majority of the day, let alone the majority of the night. So it isn't really a big deal here so much as it is somewhere else. So that's my premise. That's my thought. Daylight saving time is not having to change your clock would be a great thing. But I was hoping that, they would just get rid of daylight saving time altogether. So, that being said, I made it to the end of my 5-minute spiel. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. But first, I am going to give you a word. For those people who do not know, I always put a word at the end of my videos. If you put that word in the comments, it lets me know that you made it clear to the end of this video. Today's word is going to be clock. So if you put clock somewhere in the comments below, it lets me know that you made it clear to the end of this video. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.